Hi, I'm Wendy from Shiny Happy World, and in this video I'm going to show you how to assemble the very simple duck or goose pattern. Here's how to make it. All right, this is the video showing how to assemble the duck or the goose pattern. It can be either. In this one I'm going to be making a Canada goose, but in some different colors. And again, this is the video showing how to do it if you are not using a light box. So the first thing you need to do is fuse your paper-backed fusible adhesive to the back side of your fabric and then cut all the pieces out on the solid lines. The dotted lines within the piece are placement guides that are showing you where other applique pieces are going to sit on top of this piece. So you do want to transfer those to the fabric side of your paper. You can just hold it up to a window and you'll be able to see those lines very clearly through it. And then we have the assembly, which in this one is super easy. This is really one of the simplest patterns that I've ever designed. But duck and goose heads are pretty simple. So like I said, this is a Canada goose. So I am going to use the little cheek patch on there, but you do not have to. If you are making maybe like a Pekin duck, then you would make that with white fabric and you would not have any little cheek patch on it, but you would give them an orange beak. So normally a Canada goose, the neck and head are black and the beak is also black, but I am doing this for a sample of an Arctic quilt that's all going to be in these kind of soft, not quite pastel colors, but definitely desaturated colors. And the black just wasn't what I wanted to use in that. So instead I'm using a dark fabric where it would be black, and then where the cheek bit would be white on an actual Canada goose, I'm just using a lighter version of the same color. And there we go. So we have a Canada goose for my Arctic quilt. So I'm going to fuse this down. Just follow the directions on whatever brand of fusible adhesive you are using. I use Heat and Bond Light, so I follow those directions. And then I'll do all of the outline stitching on it, and I will bring it back here and show you the finished Canada goose, and also show you two other blocks I made with the pattern, a duck and another goose. Okay, here is a finished Canada goose. Obviously, this is not in authentic Canada goose colors. Normally, the neck and the beak would be black, and this little patch on his cheek would be white. But I'm making an Arctic chill quilt, and all of the animals are going to be using my Sea Breeze color palette. So they're all very soft, kind of pastel, sort of desaturated colors, and there's no harsh black or white anywhere in the quilt. But you could certainly do it in realistic colors. Here are also a couple of versions that don't have that little cheek patch on them. So this is a duck that I made in pretty realistic colors. This is for a pond bundle that I'm putting together. And I've got one more version that I made. So this is a duck for a farm animals quilt bundle that I'm putting together, where all of the animals are made with these ginghamy kind of prints and then a darker blender in the same color collection. So that is how you put together the duck or goose applique pattern. You can get that at shinyhappyworld.com. I'm Wendy, and I will see you next time.